Okay, hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a really fun one. We are going to Starbucks and we are going to try some of the fall drinks. Obviously late to the party. I've heard everyone talk about the Apple Crisp Macchiato, saying it tastes like a candle. We're gonna see. I'm gonna get the hot version because I think it's the ice version that everyone says tastes like a candle. So we're gonna try the hot version, and then I also found a recipe, I guess you could call it, for one of the shaken espressos, but make it fall. I did not know there was all this construction by this Starbucks. I don't come this way. I always go west of where I live, and this is east of where I live, so I had no idea all this construction was going on, and I got really nervous and confused, and so I'm in a random parking lot right now. But we're gonna go ahead to Starbucks. I know exactly where it's at now. I looked at the map. I just got really nervous on where the lanes were supposed to be and where I was supposed to go. It's a mess, but we're gonna go and get some of these Starbucks drinks. I'm so excited. Okay, let's try to lower the steering wheel. It doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so we got our drinks. We got a grande ice shaken espresso with oat milk, 2 pumps of white mocha, and 2 pumps of pumpkin sauce. That is what this beauty is. Oh, and there's what I got. And then I thought that if I asked for the iced, or maybe I did say iced. Maybe I just read what it said on the screen. Okay, but I definitely thought I said the Apple Crisp Macchiato, did not specify iced, and got iced. So clearly all of the coloring is in the bottom for the flavor. So we've really got to mix her up. I'm probably going to take a single sip of this one and then drink it at home when I can mix it and actually taste the apple. It does smell like apple though. Yeah. This is gonna be gross because all of the flavor is at the bottom. I can definitely see why everyone says the iced one tastes like a candle, but it's not as overwhelming as I thought it was gonna be. I definitely think I might like it once I can stir the bottom, because he didn't even offer a straw and I felt weird asking, so yeah. I love their ice shaken espressos. When they first came out with the brown sugar oat milk one, chef's kiss. Absolutely amazing, so I'm excited for this one. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not terrible. I don't know. I don't taste the pumpkin. I think is why I'm because I'm really trying to taste the pumpkin and all I taste is the white mocha. Yeah, all I taste is the white mocha. It's still good. I love a good white mocha. Or iced white mocha. It's still all I taste. I should have got pumpkin cold foam on it. So recently I've just been feeling very blah with a lot of things. Work hasn't really been that stressful at all. So I've just been I think it's mostly my hormones though. Because I noticed this week I was getting very, frustrated with people very easily and quickly. And I'm usually a very patient and, zen person, even at work. So I think it's my hormones. I think my time of the month is coming. Anyways, I've also been really feeling very blah with, filming. I get these spurts where I, want to film everything in one day. And like today, this week I'm starting vlog week. Hey, I have a really exciting, fun thing planned for Friday. I'm so excited for it. I took a half day off work, and essentially I'm going to take myself on a little date in Dallas. So that'll be fun. But, just wanted to vlog this week. Anyways, going back to the original point, I've been feeling very blah with, like, filming. And I think it's because my apartment does not have good natural lighting at all. It seems like it does, but it's like first thing in the morning as soon as the sun rises. But like with the way my window is on the wall in my room, I don't have a cute setup to film, and it's really annoying. So I just haven't felt inspired to film in that way. I have filmed a video or two in front of our fireplace in our living room, but I think that's actually a video I didn't end up publishing, actually. But it's a really cute setup, and I just feel really self-conscious filming there when I don't know when my roommate's coming home, because I don't want to be in the middle of filming and just have her walk through the door, because tensions are tight in our apartment. There's like, oh, these birds. You're gonna hear birds on my roof now. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about it that much. Like, we were friends and now we're really not. We talk to each other about bills when we have to, and that's like the end of that. Maybe when our lease is up, we'll talk about it, but as of right now, we're not. But I just like, even if like we were friends, like it would still be weird to have someone walk in the middle of filming, especially because I never know if like a friend is coming with her or anything, so it would just be weird and awkward, and I avoid those kind of situations as much as possible. So yeah, I ordered a set of studio lights, the ones that Catherine Manning uses. I will definitely do like an unboxing and show you what they are, what they look like, what brand it is, so we can talk about it, I guess. But I also want to maybe I should do that while I'm sitting in Target's parking lot. I want to get some kind of like fabric or like a shower curtain to hang up when I film, and just have like command hooks holding it up, to make a cute little setup for my room when I film, and then I can figure out something to hang on them in the meantime. But I definitely think that's gonna help me get back into wanting to film. This is so good. Like, I don't really taste the pumpkin, but like I just love their shaken espressos. Also, I wanted to talk about reading, because I went through a really big reading spurt in like August and the beginning of September, where every single book I read was a 4 or a 5. So I don't even know. Where's my phone? What books did I read? Where's my Goodreads? Okay, here we are. We're almost there. Oh, I still have The Devil Wears Prada on my currently reading. I quit reading that forever ago. I like the movie, but like the book, I'm just not that into. I would rather watch the movie. And that's coming from someone that usually likes the books more. Okay, so August, I started reading A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, Georgia Peaches and Other Forbidden Fruit, and then I did the audiobook of The Night Circus, which I almost DNF'd in about the same spot where I stopped reading it 2 or 3 years ago when I tried reading the actual book. But I did like the audiobook a lot more, and I actually finished it. I wasn't obsessed with the story like what social media made me think I was going to be, but I still enjoyed it. Like, I don't know, it was good, but it wasn't amazing. And then this is where I just had a streak of consistent great reads. So I started Love and Gelato. Absolutely loved it. Didn't even finish the first book yet. I was listening to it on audiobook. I went to Half Price Books and Barnes & Noble, and bought Love and Gelato, Love and Luck, and Love and Olives. The whole series. Absolutely loved them all. Like, they're such good books. Like, oh, they're so good. The audiobooks are really good too. I was listening to them and like reading them at the same time. And then I listened to Felix Ever After by Kason Calendar. Honestly, such a good book. I didn't really know what to expect. I'd heard so many people said it was really good, and I knew it was about a transgender teenager and, you know, just your typical coming of age, understanding yourself better type of book. And I loved the audiobook. Like, I would definitely purchase a copy just to have with like my other collection. And then I read the Falling in Love montage by Sierra Smith. It is such a cute book. It's not a coming of age story. Like, it was really nice because both characters already knew their sexuality. No one was exploring. Like, those stories are good and important, but I'm not in a questioning part of my life. So it's really nice to see characters that are already, like, understand themselves and that part and just see them, you know, fall in love. And I love it. Also, all of the pop culture, I can't speak, all of the popular culture mentions are just, I love them. I love a good book when it mentions like recent things. So in that one, it like mentioned To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and I was shook. I thought that just came out like 2 years ago. No, it's been like almost 4 since the first one came out, and I was like, oh my god. But yeah, I really liked it. I read Black Moon, which is the 3rd book in the Zodiac series by Romina Russell. It is based in this whole world that is based on the zodiac signs. If you've never read it, you need to. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. Let's take a coffee intermission. And then we have Written in the Stars by Alexandria Bellafleur. My heart when I read this book, my friend Rosie and I absolutely love this author. She has tagged the author so many times on Twitter that she'll like respond with a gif or something, and then Rosie will send me a screenshot and be like, oh my god, and like we freak out about it. But honestly, absolutely love her. She's a great author. The story, the audiobook, the narrator, just chef's kiss. She has such a good voice for like a steamy, like women loving women book. Like, it's just so good. Yeah, so it is a steamier book. So if you don't like reading explicit love scenes, probably not the book for you. But if you don't mind it or you enjoy that, definitely check it out. It's such a good book. I mean, there's way more to it than the steamy scenes, but like, come on now. So then I got an ARC through NetGalley of Flower Crowns and Fearsome Things by Amanda Lovelace, one of my favorite poets in the entire freaking world. Absolutely love her, adore her, have loved her since like 2017, like the beginning of 2017 when I found her first poetry collection, The Princess Saves Herself in this one. I absolutely adore her and her words, and it's just, it gets ya. It's so good. Highly recommend. It came out on the 5th, so you can definitely go pick it up from like Target, Barnes & Noble, anywhere. Like, go read it. It's so good. And then I read Witchy Coffee, which, let me see what I rated it. Oh, I rated it a 4. Okay. It wasn't one of the best books I've read recently, but I really loved the Pacific Northwest vibes, the coffee vibes, the little bit of witchiness. I enjoyed it a lot, and I also got the ARC off of NetGalley, so thank you NetGalley, the publisher, for being able to read those 2 books. So then we get into September. That was like at the beginning of September when I read that. And then I kept seeing Samantha Whiskey talked about all over on Book Talk and Spicy Book Talk. So I decided to read her Carolina Reapers series because I follow Kayla with the book problem / Kayla Compton. Same person, she has stuff just for her book stuff. So she had been reading Caspian in August because I think that's when it came out. So it is the eighth book in this series, and she had posted like a screenshot of one of the like steamy scenes, and I was like, oh, I gotta read this. So I started at the beginning of the Carolina Reapers series, but she does have the Seattle Sharks series, which precedes that. And they're all technically standalones, but at the same time, they're all technically a series. So each book follows a different couple. So the first one, Axel, absolutely fell in love. I started learning Swedish on Duolingo because of Axel. So, as funny and weird as that may seem. And then we have Sawyer. Honestly, all of these books are a 5 out of 5. One of them is not a 5 out of 5, and I'll tell you why. But the entire Carolina Reapers series as a whole, 5 out of 5. Absolutely love and adore them. So the second book is Sawyer. Loved. Not my favorite, but like at the time I read it, I absolutely loved it. Connell, he's like the jokester of the whole team. Oh, I guess I should have said that. The Carolina Reapers are positioned as the NHL's newest team. So the year that their inaugural year is when Axel is brought from Sweden to the United States. So then we have Cannon, which his book was kind of annoying. He was way too broody. It's like a broody boy and a sunshine girl kind of romance pairing. But like, he never really changes, I guess. And typically in the broody boy, sunshine girl pairings, you know, the boy will change and be much more, like, relaxed. And, yeah, I didn't really enjoy it as much as the other ones, but I did like Canon more than another book we're going to talk about. So then we go to Logan. Honestly, at this point, they're all just kind of a blur because I read them one a day for an entire week, and the Saturday of that week I read 2. So I read them so fast and together that I'm like, kind of don't really remember what happens in each of them, but it's also been over a month now. So and then we have Sterling, which I really liked the Sterling story. Absolutely adored it. Briggs, absolutely hated the idea of this one, just because it starts, like, the story starts before the actual, like, story that you're reading. He is, like, 21, 22, and he meets this girl that's, like, 16, I think. 15, 16, something like that, and I think they actually hook up. Or maybe, no, they don't actually hook up. They're about to start, and then they get caught. But it's just that whole vibe, and then they meet again when she's 21, and it just felt gross to me, the whole book. So I was just like, not about it, like, not my fave. So yeah, that was my least favorite out of the entire series, but like, plot-wise, I liked it, so I guess there's that. But like, that main age difference, like, the fact that it started when she was a minor, like, just didn't sit right with me. And then the last one was Caspian, which is the newest book in the series. I loved Caspian's story. It was just, he's my favorite. Like, there's Axel, and then there's, who would I put next? It's definitely Axel, Caspian, Sterling. Ooh, but Connell, yeah, we'll put Connell as 4. Connell is 4, Sawyer is 5, Logan is 6, and No. Logan is the one that falls in love with a librarian, right? Yes. No, okay. No, we're gonna change that because I loved that one. I just, like, couldn't think of it. Okay, no. So, I'm sticking with Axel's number 1. Caspian is 2. We're going to go with Logan as 3. Sterling is 4. Or maybe make them both 3. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, it's very close. Then Connell, then Sawyer, then Briggs last. And then I had still been learning Swedish on Duolingo, and decided to see if Lucas, who is Axel's best friend, who orchestrated the whole thing for him to meet up with Langley again, I wanted to see if he had his own book. So he does. It is Wheeler, book 8 from the Seattle Sharks series, and also made me fall head over heels in love for him. It kept me on the Swedish grind. But I did start the Hang the Moon audiobook, which is the second book in the, I guess you could call Written in the Stars series. Yeah, I'm in love. Absolutely love the narrator. It's the same one as in the first book. And chef's kiss. I am only like 3 chapters in, but obviously I know I'm gonna love it. Like, I love this author, love this little group of friends, so I'm very excited for it. And with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again very, very soon in a brand new video. Okay, bye guys!